Let me just stop for a moment and just be blunt and talk about how we arrived here. Black lives have not mattered. They've not mattered since the very inception of this country, the original sin of slavery. And so for that reason, because Black lives have not mattered, our humanity has never been seen. That is why our Black children are adultified. That is why our skin color is criminalized. That is why our very existence is criminalized. The Derek Chauvin verdict of guilty is one example of accountability, not justice, because true justice would mean that George Floyd would still be here with his family, with his siblings, with his children. But I can't even approximate for you, Don, because Black lives matter just that little. I don't even have the data to accurately capture how many lives have been interrupted and that have been stolen from families. Now, based on my quick assessment, since George Floyd's murder, 100 people have been murdered at the hands of law enforcement. Since the trial, 70 people have been murdered at the hands of law enforcement. So what I want to hear from this administration and from all of my colleagues at every level of government is they are committed to passing legislation. They are committed to systemic change that is going to keep Black people and other marginalized, criminalized people alive. And if, God forbid, they are murdered at the hands of law enforcement, that they will not just walk away, that they will be held accountable. And that is why I reintroduced my legislation to end qualified immunity. So what I know for sure is that no one bill is going to undo centuries of harm. I'm going to be listening for and looking for the political will and the courage and the stamina for the work that is going to be necessary to save lives. Don, I ran for Congress and have been in public service and doing the work of movement building because I am committed to the healing and liberation of Black Americans in all marginalized communities. But I can't do the work of healing and liberation if we're not alive.